In this video, I'll talk about cryptography. Cryptography protects digital data. It provides confidentiality, integrity, and authentication. Cryptanalysis, on the other hand, is the close scrutiny of a crypto system to identify weaknesses within it. Encryption and decryption of data is essentially data scrambling to prevent access to data from unauthorized users. Authentication is used to verify the authenticity of origin of data. In other words, in the case of email, perhaps we have a digitally signed message that we can verify really did come from who it says it came from. So the sender cannot refute the fact that it was sent, and this is called non-repudiation. Now, this is because the sender would have possession of a private key, and only that private key is used to create a digital signature, and no one else would have that private key. Hashing is used to verify data integrity. If a change is made to data when we compute a hash, it will not match an original hash taken prior, so we know that something has changed. In crypto, there are some terms that we have to get to know very well, one of which is plain text. This is data that hasn't yet been encrypted. Cipher text is encrypted plain text, so it's the result of feeding plain text through an algorithm with a key. Encryption and decryption might require a single key, a symmetric key, or two keys that are mathematically related, a public and private key pair, depending on the algorithm being used. Cipher text gets derived by taking plain text, seen here as hello world, combining it with a key, which we see on the screen, and feeding that into an algorithm. The result on the other end of the algorithm is our encrypted cipher text. Cryptographic algorithms are also called ciphers. Essentially, they are mathematical formulas. Data and a key are fed into the algorithm to result in the cipher text. There are many IT solutions that allow the configuration of specific ciphers that are to be used, such as within a web browser or when configuring a VPN tunnel, and so on. Stream ciphers encrypt message bits or bytes individually, and they're generally considered faster than their counterpart, block ciphers, which we'll talk about in a moment. However, stream ciphers don't provide authenticity verification of a message. So examples of stream ciphers include RC4. This algorithm or stream cipher is used with wired equivalent privacy or WEP, as well as Wi-Fi protected access WPA. However, it is considered vulnerable, so it shouldn't be used. Block ciphers encrypt blocks of data, many bytes, together at once, as opposed to bits or bytes individually like stream ciphers do. So as a result, padding might be required to ensure that blocks are always the same size. Examples of block ciphers include the Digital Encryption Standard, or DES, Triple DES, Advanced Encryption Standard, or AES, Blowfish, and Twofish. With symmetric encryption and decryption, one key encrypts and decrypts. It is the same key. With asymmetric encryption and decryption, we have mathematically related key pairs, where the public key is used to encrypt and the related private key can be used to decrypt a message. Keys have various attributes such as the length, and the smaller the length, the more susceptible the key would be to some kind of a brute force attack. Now, a brute force attack attempts every possible key. If we look at DES, it has a 56-bit key length, and it has been proven breakable. However, AES 256-bit, on the other hand, has not yet been proven breakable. Other types of attacks include a known plain text attack, where the attacker knows some or all of the original plain text before it resulted in cipher text. Now, once that gets cracked, the attacker could then decrypt other messages once they learn of the key. In this video, we discussed cryptography.